Hi there, this is Sarah Kaiser from Leabu Sewing Center, and today I would like to talk about the narrow zipper foot. So the narrow zipper foot is an add-on foot that doesn't come with most machines. I am putting the standard zipper foot next to that so you can see the difference. It's essentially half the size of this one, and so what you do is you put this piece on your sewing machine and then you move your needle to the left or to the right, which allows you to get very close. So with the standard zipper foot, you put your zipper foot either on the left side or the right side, and then you move your needle position accordingly. This one is a little bit, it's a little bigger and it's a little bit more bulky, so I do prefer to use this one. So I have the zipper foot installed on the machine here, and I have my fabric folded. There are lots of different ways to attach a zipper. This version is a very simplistic version. I have the fabric folded so that the wrong sides are basically facing my zipper, and I kind of have my zipper sandwiched in there. With this particular needle position, I can get very close to my zipper because of the ability to adjust the needle. So I'm going to move my needle over, and I want to make sure that I clear the center part of the foot. Once I have my needle position in place, I'm going to go ahead and stitch down here very closely to the edge of my zipper teeth. Okay, so my machine is threaded. I have some purple thread in here so that you can see the stitching. I would normally match my stitching to my fabric or my zipper, and I'm going to do some stitching. So I am definitely going to take it a little bit slow at first, so I want to make sure that I'm going where I need to be. I'm just running the edge of the zipper. I can feel that here. Just want to make sure that I'm keeping my fabric tucked in. All right. So now I'm just going to flip my fabric, and you can see how nice and close to the edge I am. I'm going to flip both sides, and you would want to take this over to your iron and actually do a little bit of pressing. I am going to just finger press that here. And again, I am going to place this right underneath here, and I have the edge of the fabric lined up right with the edge of my fold, and I am going to move my needle position to get it really close to the edge. Here we go, and then I am going to stitch. All right, so you can see exactly how close to the edge we can get using the narrow zipper foot. So this foot works great for top stitching, and anytime you really need to get close to something, if you are a bag maker and you are making handles and you have D-rings, this is a great foot to get up close to the edge of the D-ring so that you can top stitch those edges closed. So anytime you need to get really close to something, this is a nice foot to definitely help you without breaking your needles. You do have to move your needle, of course, but it should help you get up close and personal to any of your pieces and projects. So this is the standard narrow zipper foot. They also make a Teflon narrow zipper foot. So if you are sewing on leather or vinyl, obviously when you sew the first side on, you're usually sewing something like canvas or something on the back part of that vinyl and leather, but when you go to do the top stitching part, you will actually be sewing on top of the leather or vinyl, and using the Teflon version of this is really nice because it will glide over top of that and give you nice even stitches. And as you know, with vinyl, leather, plastic, those types of materials, once you have the holes, you can't get rid of them. So you want to make sure that the foot glides over without any issues. So again, the differences between the narrow foot and the standard zipper foot that comes with your machine. When I put this foot on, so there's a little bit of wiggle here, and this is the main reason why I find this foot to be much more useful. There isn't a lot of give in here, and if you are really trying to top stitch and be very close to something, if the foot has a lot of wiggle in it, that will definitely affect your top stitching. So again, comparing the two, there's nothing going on here, so you don't have that wiggle that can affect your top stitching. So I hope this video was helpful, and happy zippering.